both palms over the space of the heart and closing the eyes. As we embrace this transition from the rest of our day onto our mat, enjoy a few cleansing breaths. Drinking deep inhales through the nose. Full exhales out of the mouth. Inhale, filling up. Releasing, exhale. Last cycle, deep breath in. And empty out. Feel the shift of the breath now as it travels in and out through the nose. Invite your awareness to settle on your breath. Using this breath as an anchor in the present moment. So that we can release thoughts of the rest of the day. Letting go of whatever came before your practice. And that slow, even rhythm of breath. And let's start with a moving meditation. So that on the inhale, we expand the hands away from the heart. On the exhale, we turn the thumbs down by the root. Float the palms up in front of our hips. Bringing hands back to the heart space. Inhale, opening out. Exhale, encircling palms in front of the hips. And continuing to move in this way as we link movement with breath. Tonight we are celebrating the full moon. The full moon brings a more meditative, contemplative energy into our practice. A wonderful energy to set intention. Meditate on intention. Also a time where things come to completion. So we will honor the energy, the lunar energy of the full moon with some variations of Chandra Namaskar. And also some variations of moon salutation where we will move in a mandala around the mat. So let's spend this final moment in an opening meditation to set an intention for ourselves or our practice. Open with a single chant of Om. So let's start with an inhale, hands away from the heart. Join palms together at the heart space in Anjali Mudra. Imagining that we can draw our intention here. Gently release the hands and blink the eyes open. Good. So at the top of our mat, feet are hip width apart. A few half salutations to begin. Inhale, arms to the sky, lift the gaze. Exhale and bow forward, long breath, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen just halfway, long breath to arrive. Exhale, forward fold. Strong legs, inhale, you rise, gaze lift. Exhaling, hands to heart space. Good. Inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Inhale and lengthen the heart away from the thighs. Crown and tail extend away from each other. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching all the way through the sky. Gaze lifts. And hands surrender to the heart. Good. Adding on this cycle, inhale. And bow to the earth, exhale. Lift and lengthen, full breath to arrive. Exhale, soften the knees to plant your palms, plank shape, and step back. Take a look down, just check in that the feet are hip width apart. Stretch through the heels and extend through the crown. On the inhale, drop both heels over to the right. Exhale through plank shape. Inhale, heels go left. Exhale, finding plank. Inhale, heels to the right. You might touch your heart with your left hand. Exhale through plank. Inhale, heels go left. Maybe the right hand finds the heart. And exhale. Continuing in this way, or you can start to add on your own movement with that top arm. Exhale. A big breath in. Back through center, and one more cycle each side with control, but feel fluid upper body. Exhale. And last cycle to the left. Coming back through plank pause. Knees to the earth, untuck the toes, shift your hips back slightly. Walk the hands forward. Anahatasana. Softening our heart to the mat. Feel the gentle wave of the upper spine so that as we inhale, we round the upper spine and gaze at the navel. On the exhale, we open our heart toward the earth. Continuing a few times, inhaling, rounding the spine. Exhaling and opening to the earth. 2 more on your own now. Last exhale, heart to the earth. Release the forearms and slide onto the belly for snake shape. So we stretch through the toes, press the palms and forearms into the earth, and gently open the heart between the window of the arms. So shoulder blades glide down the back. One more breath in. Exhale all the way to the earth. Arms overhead, palms pressed, full pranam. Here, gently sway the heels side to side. Reconnect the fluid body. Slide your fingertips back and wider than the shoulders and open your feet a little wider than the hips. We'll enjoy your rolling Sahasrara Bhujangasana. So as you inhale, lead with the right shoulder. Big circle takes us up through a cobra shape. Exhale like you're making a figure 8 back down to the earth. So continue a few times. You can lead with the right shoulder or start to move into that Sahasrara, spontaneous movement that arises when we are in the flow state and linked with conscious breath. shifting to the left side, left shoulder leads. Or continuing in that more spontaneous movement. Anything that feels good in the spine, without worrying what this shape is supposed to look like, and just enjoying. One more. Let's take it all the way to the earth now. If you come back to hip width as the palms slide under the shoulders and you hug your elbows in, inhale, find Cobra or Urdhva Mukha, lifting the thighs. Big drink of breath into the heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Few deep breaths as always to settle into down dog. You can bring that figure eight pattern even to the hips here if that calls to you. You can lift one leg at a time, pedal the feet. Perhaps shake the head, yes and no, release tension through the head and neck. Open and close the mouth, relax and release through the jaw. Checking in with the physical body now, where are you holding tension? Can we use movement and breath to soften these spaces? So let's settle into stillness. Palms are down and forward. Base of every finger pressing into the earth. Heart softening back toward the thighs as the thigh bones press back and the heels lengthen away from the toes down toward the earth. Go ahead and step your feet open the width of your mat and gently spin your heels out so the outer edges of your feet align with the edges of the mat. And then the hands will actually hook on. So our fingers are curled under the outside of the mat. Thumbs point forward. Root deep into the heels of the hands. Stretch into the heels of the feet. Go further into the heart of the shoulders. And maybe the crown of the head can just graze the earth here. Staying connected with full breath. And let's start to draw back toward the midline, hands to shoulder width, feet to hip width, settle in downward facing dog. Moving now from down dog to up dog. As we inhale, we lift the heels around the spine, shift your shoulders over your wrists, press the hips forward, open the heart, standing on the hands. Exhale, curl back, stretch through the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale and exaggerate the rounding in the upper spine as you draw the heart forward between the arms. Exhale from the core of the body, up and back, down dog. One more cycle like this. Inhale, feeling every vertebrae move one at a time. Opening into the heart. Drawing back. Adho Mukha. Take a breath in. Letting go. As you inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. In your own way, come to the top of the mat. And we lengthen halfway on the inhale. Exhale and bow. Take a moment here in Uttanasana to catch opposite elbows. You might get into the shoulders, clasp your hands behind the back and press the palms as you stretch the arms up and overhead. Anything that feels good in this moment, enjoy. And release the hands. Soften the knees, drop your tail, and start to roll up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Head and neck arrive last, shoulders roll back and down. Good. So step the feet together, we'll move into our variation of Chandra Namaskar. Interlace all of your fingers except for the index. draw a line out in front of us and overhead. If it feels good, lift the center of the heart toward the sky. Exhale, drawing down the central channel, forward fold. Take a big step back with your left foot and find your lunge. Pause here for just a moment as you press through the heel and move forward through the right shin. Long line of energy, heel through the crown. Next breath out, drop your left knee, untuck the toes. Go further into the hips and the heart. New breath, Anjaneyasana, arms to the sky. Shoulders tight, hands stay wide, shoulders open, palms press. Maybe lifting center of the heart as you root into the right foot. Drink a breath in. Exhale, circle your hands to the earth, stepping back, downward facing dog. So the vinyasas in Chandra Namaskar are a little bit different. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, drop the knees where they are. Look forward, aim your heart between the hands, chest and chin, backside stays lifted. Good. Inhale, gliding onto our bellies. Roll the shoulders back, cobra. Exhale, release in your own way through all fours or just pressing up, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here. Enjoying and savoring every breath. Knowing that you can always find movement in this shape. Last cycle. Next breath out, just step your left foot through between the hands. Feel your lunge. Long line, back heel through the crown of the head. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes, move further into the hips and the heart. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Listening to your shoulders and listening to your spine. Maybe you enjoy the back bend. Maybe you just keep the shoulders over the hips. One more deep breath. Exhale, circle hands to the earth. Uttanasana with the feet together. And interlace your fingers except for the index. Draw a line out in front of you and all the way overhead again. Maybe leaning back. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Good. Again, inhale, arms rise, gaze lifts. Exhale, drawing a line down the central channel. We bow. Big step back with our right foot, feeling lunge and pause. Knee down, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Imagining the light of the full moon shining down, providing nourishment here with every breath. Exhale, touch the earth, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, knees, chest, chin. So gaze lifts, chin is on the earth. Slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog, pressing back. 5 cycles, full breath. You might feel that gentle wave we enjoyed in Anahatasana here in downward facing dog. So you can inhale and gently round the upper spine. As you exhale, open your heart to the earth. One more breaths. Next breath out, slowly step your right foot through to meet the breath. This practice should be one of healing and not depleting. Exhale, touch the earth, stepping forward, Uttanasana. Interlace your fingers except for the index. Sweep your arms up and overhead, maybe feeling that standing back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart space. In Anjali Mudra, palms press at the heart. Just a couple of cycles of breath here to notice. Noticing any shifts in the physical body. Noticing any shift in our mental energy. Recalling our intention. Next breath out, release the hands to the root. Good. Open the eyes and step your feet open just hip width. Good. Inhale, arms to the sky. Again, come back to steeple mudra. Interlace your fingers except for the index. Exhale and press it over to the right as you press your hips to the left. Breathing here, the right hand can draw you deeper. Now inhale, find center. And up and over the left side body as you press your hips to the right. And the left hand helps to draw you deeper. Inhale, find center. We're coming into our moon salutation now. So we take a big step back with the left foot. Turn to the left long edge of your mat. Spin your heels in and your toes out like high malasana. And starting with hands at the root, inhale, arms rise up the central channel. Exhale, open the arms into prana mudra, go deeper into the hips. Good. From the base to the crown, inhale, no rush. Exhale, open. Last time, inhale. So bringing these movements of prana, these rhythmic pulsations into our moon salutation. Exhale. Good. So straighten the legs and take triangle to the right side. Good. Stretch toward those right toes. Hand to shin. Left hand directly above the shoulder. If you'd like to go deeper or use a block, enjoy. Next breath out, take your left hand by your hip. And as you inhale, scan the horizon and roll the heart open. Yeah. Exhale, hand by the hip. And enjoy two more. Inhale, open up. High belly heart. Exhale by the hip. One more. Inhale, opening. Exhale by our hip. And then hand back over the shoulder. Drink a breath in. Exhale. Touch the earth. And pop your left foot in just enough to get your heel down for Parsvottanasana, our pyramid shape. Variation with hands on the earth and bow. Inhale, we ride the breath, lift and lengthen. Draw the right hip back as you exhale. Pressing through the feet, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and bow. Last cycle, deep breath in. Folding in on the exhale. Little bend in the right knee, and we step the left foot back once again so that we're in our lunge. Open the heart. Drop your back knee, untuck the toes. Breathe your arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Because we visited this shape a few times already, if you'd like to go deeper, you can clasp hands behind the back, come back to steeple mudra. Extend the index fingers as if they could touch the earth and roll the heart open. Chin to chest, or if it isn't too much on the neck, you open the space of the throat. Pressing through the sole of the right foot. One more inhale. hands frame our right foot. Good, so we're turning to the left long edge of our mat in like a skandasana variation with the left toes to the sky. Good, yeah, we stay bent in the right leg. Options here, hands on the earth, hands at the heart space. Always you can take the bind in this shape, just be mindful that right arm wraps in front of the shin and the left arm comes behind the back. More important that we feel open, not important what our arms are doing. One more. Exhale, shift through center, and we're taking malasana, the center of the mat. So we need to shorten the stance and then drop into the hips. Here we bring the hands up to the heart. Press the elbows into the knees. Heart to thumbs, tall through the crown. Drink a breath in and look up. Exhale, chin to chest and round the upper spine. Inhale, heart to thumbs, gaze lips. Exhale and soften. Inhale, feel opening. Exhale, softening. New breath, skandasana into our left leg. So you have to re-elongate your stance. Lift your right toes, left knee bends, right leg straight. And choose where you'd like to go here on this side. Hands on the earth or at your heart. You can find a half or full bind. If you're binding, more important that the heart stays open. And nice, even breath. Taking our time to warm up into the hips. Last cycle here. Wonderful. Exhale, lunge at the back of our mat. So we come out on this side the way we came in. Drop the knee and untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. If you're enjoying that deeper variation, clasp your hands behind the back. Extend the index fingers, roll the heart open as if the fingertips could find the earth. And choose what feels best in your neck today. One more inhale. Exhale, release and frame your left foot. Back knee lifts and we just step the right foot in enough to get our heel on the earth. Draw the left hip back and bow. Riding the breath here. Inhale, we lift and lengthen. Navel pulls in as we exhale and fold. Lift and lengthen halfway. Bowing, exhale. One more cycle as we open up. And fold. So a little bend in the left knee. You have to step that right foot back, coming back to our lunge, and then open into Trikonasana on this side. So left hand can be at the shin here, right hand above the shoulder. Take a nice long inhale. Exhale, then send your right hand by your hip. Good, inhale, scan the horizon and roll the heart open. Exhale, hand by the hip. Strong through that back heel as we inhale, open, thigh, belly, heart. Exhale by the hip. Good, and inhale, open up. And bringing the hand back over the shoulder. Now we rise. And take high malasana to the long side of the mat. Once again, heels in, toes out, deep bend in the knees. Start with hands at the root. Inhale, rise up the central channel. Exhale, open in Prana Mudra, deeper in the hips. Inhale, we rise. From here, straighten the legs and step to the back of your mat so that we're in Tadasana, back of your mat. Wonderful. Feet hip width apart, hands at the heart center. Inhale, arms sweep overhead, steeple mudra. Exhale, press it over to the right as you press your hips to the left. Breathing into the left side body. Inhale, we rise through center. Exhale, press in left as you press your hips to the right. Finding more space in the right side. Inhale and rise. Release the hands. Big step back with the left foot. Turn to the left side of your mat. Heels in, toes out, high malasana. Start with hands at the root. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, opening Prana Mudra. Inhale, starting at the root. Rising. And opening. Last cycle like this. Going deeper into the hips on the exhale. Straighten the legs, Trikonasana, right side, as you're ready. Maybe we go a little deeper on this cycle, hand to the earth. As we exhale now, take your left hand under the right arm so we find the right side of the body. As we inhale, we strum the torso open. Exhale, catch the right side widths. Inhale, open up, right shoulder rolls back. Last time, exhale. Inhale again, thigh, belly hard. A little bend in the right knee, touch the earth. Step your left foot in just enough to get that heel down, Parsvottanasana. This time we enjoy a couple of breaths in stillness. Still feeling the right hip draw back, shoulders soften away from the ears. Every exhale, softening. Little bend in the right knee. Step back into lunge. Drop your knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Good. If you want to, clasp the hands behind the back. Once again, you can enjoy that variation as you roll the heart open. One breath here. Exhale, frame your right foot. So we're finding Skandasana into the right side. The right leg stays bent, left leg straight, toes point up. Yeah. And any arm variation you'd like to enjoy. Maybe you find the mind. One more here. And moving through center now, Malasana, the center of the mat. So you have to shorten the stance and squat down. Inhale as you open the heart, we feel the pulse. Exhale, soften the shoulders, chin to chest. Inhale and open up. Exhale, you can allow the shoulders to round. One more breathing. And exhale. Now we shift into the left leg. Find that Skandasana variation so that the right leg is straight, toes point to the sky. Listening to your body, what feels best for your arms and your spine. Couple cycles. One more here, deep breath. Next breath, we turn back into to our left leg. Drop the knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Deeper variation if you'd like to enjoy. Good. Just one cycle here. And as we exhale, we frame our left foot. Lift your right knee and pop the foot in for Parsvottanasana. As you draw the left hip back, lengthen the heart toward the shin, and start to fold, surrender, full breaths. We have to bring a little bend into the left knee to re-elongate our stance. And dial your right heel down. Trikonasana on the left side now. Open up. Next breath out. Right hand threads under the left. Catch your left side body. And strum open. Exhale to the left side body. Inhale and open. Feel this one more cycle. Exhale. Inhale, open up. And then the right hand will help us rise to standing. High Malasana again to the long side of the mat. Heels in, toes out. Start with hands at the root. Inhale, we rise up to the crown. Exhale, we go deep into the hips, arms wide. Inhale, from root to crown, we rise. Exhale, Prana Mudra. One last cycle. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing now and step to the top of your mat. Good. Feet hip width apart, hands to the heart space, and I'll just switch sides. Inhale, arms rise, steeple mudra. Exhale, crescent left now, press your hips right. Navel in, tail long. Inhale, find center. Exhale, crescent right as you press the hips left. Inhale, we make our way through center. Releasing the hands, now the right foot will step back. High Malasana, long side of the mat. Heels in, toes out. Good. This time just one cycle with the arms, but as we inhale, you might press through the balls of the feet. Lift your heels off the earth. Wonderful. Exhale, drop the heels, Prana Mudra. Good. Trikonasana to the left side. Take your time. Extend out, then find your edge. Good. Just a couple of breaths here. Exhale, pull your right hand to the earth. Pop your right foot in. This time, soft knees, hands to the waist, press through the feet, inhale, rise. And now we'll really feel a variation of the moon salutation. So we're coming off track a little as the right arm reaches through the sky. Parivrtta Trikonasana, so reach. And then cross your right hand to a block of the earth on the outside of your left foot. Bring your left hand to your sacrum and twist navel and heart to the left. And then only if it feels like a natural progression of the shape, left hand directly above the shoulder. Rooting through our right heel. Full breath here. Exhale, release, soft left knee. Step back into your lunge. Knee down, untuck the toes, Anjaneyasana. Good. So you can enjoy this first variation. You can enjoy the second variation, clasping hands. Or you can bend the right leg and pull the heel in. Maybe one or both hands reaches back for the foot. Good. So we're feeling a back and shoulder opener here as you press the top of the foot into the hand. Wonderful. Couple breaths. Exhale and release. We find that side lunge variation. Left leg bent, right leg straight. This time sit all the way onto the earth. Yeah, take your time. Right hand can come to the shin or the ankle. Drop your right shoulder to the inside of the leg and sweep your left arm overhead as if you could catch the foot. Yes, and then you press the right arm into the leg to roll the heart open. As you exhale, turn the heart toward the earth. Inhale, spinning open. Wherever you are, exhale. One more, open up on the in-breath. Exhale toward the earth. Inhale, open. Marinate here, extra cycle. And we rise. Feeling Malasana at the center of the mat, so take your time. Shorten the stance. Drop down, Malasana. Just 1 or 2 cycles here. You can close the eyes. You might feel that gentle sway side to side. Helping to open the hips even more. Good. So right leg is bent. Left leg will straighten. Lift the left toes and then start to take a seat. The right heel is in front of our right seat. Left hand shin or ankle. Drop the left shoulder to the inside of the leg and sweep the right arm over the ear. Beautiful. Press the left arm into the leg, open up. Exhale toward the earth. Inhale, rolling open. Exhale. One more like this, big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, open, marinate, extra cycle. And we gently rise. Turn all the way into your right leg. Back knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, and then your variation. If you'd like to go deeper, remembering that you can bend the back leg, reach around, catch the foot, one or both hands. If you connect, pressing top of foot into the hands, opening up into the heart. Exhale, breath out, release. Fine lunge, and then step your left heel in just enough to get it on the mat. We feel Parsvottanasana bow. Soften the right knee, hands to the waist, press through the feet, inhale, rise. Good, take your left arm through the sky, big drink of breath in. Exhale, reach out in front of you, find length first. Hand cross left hand to the outside of the foot or a block. Right hand to the sacrum, draw the right hip back. And then maybe lengthen that arm through the sky. Keeping awareness on breath. One more. Exhale, release the hands. Re-elongate your stance. Take your time and find Trikonasana now on the right side. Just a couple cycles. Wonderful. Open up like we're strumming the body open. Left hand takes us up towards standing. High Malasana once again. Hands at the base. Good. And as you inhale, can you press through the balls of the feet and lift the heels? Just play. Exhale, Prana Mudra. Heels slowly drop to the earth. Good. And step now back of your mat. So go to the back. Yes. Hands at the heart space. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Last cycle. Inhale, arms rise, steeple mudra. Exhale, crescent left, hips press right. Inhale, making your way through center. Exhale, pressing over to the right as the hips press left. Inhale, find center. Release the hands. Big step back with our right foot. High malasana. Heels in, toes out. Hands start at the root. Inhale, we rise. Maybe the heels lift as well. Exhale, dropping into the hips. Trikonasana, left side, enjoy. So start to move toward one breath, one movement now. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Right foot in, Parsvottanasana bow. Soft left knee, hands to the waist. Inhale, we rise. Right arm extends. Exhale, reaching out and crossing. Parivrtta Trikonasana. One cycle of breath if you'd like to extend the arm. Enjoy. Exhale, release. Touch the earth. Right foot steps back into lunge. Knee down. Anjaneyasana. Any variation you would like in this moment, enjoy. Know your body. Remembering that this practice should be a nourishing one. Exhale, release. So the left leg will stay bent, but we turn to the right side of our mat. Right leg straight, toes to the sky. Hands to the heart or binding. If you'd like to come all the way down to the seat and take a breath into the side body, enjoy. Start to feel what we need in these moments. Inhale, we rise. We're taking malasana at the center of the mat, so shorten your stance. Dropping down into malasana, either feeling stillness or enjoying some movement here side to side, or that pulsation at the heart. One cycle. Feeling that side lunge now, the right leg will bend, the left leg straightens. Choose again where you'd like to go, what calls to your body in this moment. And on the inhale, we rise. And back into our right leg. Feel your lunge. Knee down. Anjane. Your variation here. One full cycle. Exhale, release the hands. Left foot pops in for Parsvottanasana. Soft right knee, hands to the waist, we rise. Left arm comes up with us, inhale. Exhale, lengthen out, twisting to the right. Right hand to sacrum, or right arm through the sky. One cycle of breath. Exhale, touch the earth, re-elongate your stance. Trikonasana, right side. Peel the body open. New breath, left hand helps us to rise. Feel high malasana to the for the last time, the long side of your mat. And if you'd like to explore lifting the heels, exhale, pond. top of your mat. Hands to the heart and close the eyes. Feel the breath slow down. Perhaps revisiting your intention in this moment. Hands release, eyes open. Inhale, arms to the sky. Bow forward, exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Step straight back, downward facing dog. If you would like to reset with the vinyasa here, enjoy. If you'd like to feel that wave forward pulling you into upward facing dog, that might feel good here as well. A couple of breaths, resetting. Lead in downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Letting breath go. Open your feet once again the width of your mat. Gently spin your heels out. Hands hook onto the outside. Root deep into the heels of the hands. Notice if you're feeling a little more open now. Wonderful. We start to draw back to the midline. A nice long breath in. Reach your right leg through the sky. If it feels good, open the hip and bend the knee. Stay grounded through the right hand and reach through the left heel. Setting up for pigeon now. Draw the knee forward. Place it just to the outside of your right wrist. It's on the outside of the line of the hip. Lengthen the left leg away from you. Untap the toes. And take a breath into the heart first. And exhale, so to walk the hands forward. Moving into your edge. Invite the shoulders to soften away from the ears so that the heart can melt forward. Especially in these moments of stillness, keeping awareness on our breath rhythm. Inhale, start to walk the hands back toward the body. We'll set up for a king pigeon prep. First krama or stage, hands by the hips and just breathing into the heart. This might be enough. Second, left leg bends, one or both hands reaching back for the foot. Again, pressing top of the foot into the hands. Mermaid shape is always up for offer if you want to draw the foot into the crease of the elbow. This doesn't set up quite the same pattern in the shoulders for Pada Raja Kapotasana, King Pigeon. So if you have it, I'll just show. Take 2 more deep breaths wherever you are. Resetting in your own way, down dog, child's pose, vinyasa, whatever calls to you here. leg strokes the sky. Open the hip, bend the knee if you'd like. Ground through the left hand, extend through the right heel. Exhale, pull the knee forward. Place it just to the outside of the wrist and hip. Lengthen the right leg away from you and then untuck the toes. Take a breath into the heart. And then start to find our edge. Just invite yourself to settle in here and soften. Where can you let go? Your king pigeon variation, hands by the hips. One or both hands grabs the foot, mermaid or full king pigeon shape. Just a couple of deep breaths. Feel that lift and scoop in the root. One more. Exhale, release. Resetting. A few deep breaths. As you're ready, we meet in balasana, child's pose. Knees to the earth, nice and wide. Seat to heels. If you need that nurturing space, arms around the legs, or prayer to the back of the head. Feel the breath naturally slow down. Revisiting your intention. Meet on our seat. Just spend a few breaths in Paschimottanasana, our seated forward fold. So extend the legs out in front of you. Flex the feet and press the tops of the thighs into the earth. Inhale, arms to the sky, navel draws in. Exhale, over the hinge of our hips as if we could catch the toes. One breath to inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale. The low back is feeling a little raw. You can gently rock from one sit bone to the other. And this is slow and with the breath. Again here, feeling shoulders melt away from the ears. As if the heart could lead you toward the toes. Even in stillness, there is movement. another shape that calls to you, enjoy. Invitation for Shavasana is there. Inversions, hip openers, spinal twists, anything else you need in this moment. Feel free to move into those spaces. And only as you feel ready, begin that transition into Shavasana. Invite the legs to open up the width of your mat. Invite the feet to drop open. Feel the eyelids rest heavy over the eyes. As the palms float up a few inches away from the body. This is our gesture of receiving the benefits and blessings of our practice. As you settle in, take a deep inhale through the nose. Out of the mouth, exhale. Good. Now feel every muscle soften and let go. Starting from the toes, moving up your body through the crown of the head. Invite yourself into a place of supreme relaxation. Reaching the hands away from the feet. Transition onto your right side. Feel yourself reawakening, refreshed and renewed. Gently press yourself to a comfortable seat. Bringing the palms together once again, Anjali Mudra. Calling for a final time our sacred intentions. We honor these intentions and our practice together with a single chant of Om. Deep inhale, filling up. Bowing at the heart. Thumbs rise to